This is Alex Hayden here in No Limits, Texas to see who will be celebrating with a cowboy hat in Victory Lane. This is the first of 3 events for the round of 8 that will ultimately set the championship 4. Every position and point could make a difference, so it's important to capitalize today. Who comes out on top and who goes home wondering what they need to do the next 2 weeks? Crews are standing by, the drivers are in their cars, so let's get this party started and get this race underway.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's live stream on the channel, NASCAR 21 Ignition, as we are starting the round of 8 of the playoffs today at the Texas Motor Speedway for the running of the Echo Park Automotive 500. 1.5 mile racetrack for the second to last time this season. We will be running the 550 package on this game as the NASCAR 2021 season schedule is closing to an end. As of right now, of course, with entering the round of 8, you can see the point standings to kickstart the round of 8 at the top of the screen, as well as all the drivers who have won a race so far this season, both that have been eliminated from the playoffs already or we're already still in the playoffs as we make it into the second to last round of the postseason. Just 4 races to go on this game on the channel. And let's see if we can get Ryan Blaney into the championship for the first time in his NASCAR Cup Series career. As far as tonight's race, we'll go through the point standings very quickly. Ryan Blaney comes in as the number 1 seed for round of 8. He is 60 points above the cutoff line, but no one is safe. Of course, you never know if we're going to get 3 different winners that are below Blaney in points. Obviously, if we did have 3 winners that were not him, they would be below him in points. That would mean that only one driver would be able to lock themselves in off of points themselves. So you don't want to have a bad race, to say the least. As of right now, Joey Logano and William Byron are both 10 points to the good, and the last driver above the cutoff line is Kevin Harvick. He is only 3 points to the good over Kyle Busch. Busch -3, first driver below the cutoff line. Kyle Larson is 5 points below the cutoff line. He's the only winless driver in the round of 8 of the playoffs. Brad Keselowski, he has 2 wins. He's 9 points behind Kevin Harvick for that last spot on points as of right now to start the round. And Truex is -10 points with 1 win on the season. He will be the 8th seed and final seed coming into this race today. Like and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as we get into today's full race live stream, live realistic commentary race here today. 500 miles for the final time on NASCAR 21 Ignition. We'll see if we can get to the end of it, of course. First and foremost, starting lineup is right there on the right side of your screen. Christopher Bell will be on the pole for today's race. He was eliminated in the round of 12 of the playoffs, and Brad Keselowski comes in below the cutoff line, 9 points behind Kevin Harvick, but he is starting outside of the front row. He also had a win in the last round at Talladega to push himself into the round of 8, even though he was 28 points below the cutoff line going into that Dega race. It was a win that he probably needed to make it to this round. We'll see if he can get another win in this round to make it to the championship 4. Kyle Larson and Ryan Newman will line up at row number 2. Larson still looking for his first win of the season. This is a track he won at in real life last year to punch his ticket into the championship 4. We'll see if he can do that today. Cody Ware and Austin Dillon in row number 3. And yes, if you're wondering why Cody Ware is up towards the front of the field for the start of the race, I did not qualify for this race, so I think it just pretty much randomized the running order for qualifying, and that is why Cody Ware gets the top 5 starting spot. Austin Dillon will start outside of him. He was eliminated in the opening round of the playoffs back in the round of 16, but he starts outside row 3 today. Kevin Harvick and Chase Briscoe, a couple SHR Fords in row number 4. Briscoe missed the playoffs entirely. Kevin Harvick still alive, and he is the 4th driver again above the cutoff line coming into this race today. Cole Custer, another SHR Ford inside the top 10 to start today's race, along with Ross Chastain. Drivers below the top 10 in the starting order that are in the playoffs would include Denny Hamlin starting 13th, Joey Logano starting in 14th. Chase Elliott was eliminated, unfortunately, in the last round of the playoffs. Looked like he was going to have a good shot to win the Roval, or at least score a lot of points and point his way in from the Roval, but he had a blown engine in stage 2, which costed him. And as far as the other drivers, Kyle Busch starts deep in the field back in 25th. William Byron back in 27th. They are both right around the cutoff line. Martin Truex Jr. starts deep in the field in 33rd. Not a good way to start as the last driver in the round of 8. And Ryan Blaney again will be starting last without any practice or qualifying today. About to get this one underway. Billy Kramer, Charles Sasser, Yeti Cup Series. Oh, geez. Logano turn 1 dive bomb is a clown move. Keegan McPants, Wade Selinsky, and others, welcome into the stream. We've got 18 people watching already. Again, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as we are about to wave the green flag today at the Texas Motor Speedway live on KRC. Bet $1 that Cody Ware will get a top 20. We'll see. 334 laps, 105 laps in stage 1. Fuel window 56 to 62 laps for today's race. Green flag is going to be in the air. We're underway at Texas. Ryan Blaney won the last mile and a half track at Las Vegas. That was what launched him into the round of 8 when he won that race. Despite struggling mightily at Talladega, it helped him out. Struggled at the beginning of the Roval race, but was still able to come back and get the win. It was his 11th of the season. So he is the most winningest driver so far, not only on the season, but in the playoffs as well. He's got 3 wins in the first 6 playoff races. Down to the inside into turns 1 and 2 underneath his teammate Austin Cindric. Kind of rode the brakes a little bit. Just able to get down onto the bottom of the racetrack as I head towards turn 3 now. Blaney will clear Cindric, hopefully this time off turn 4. He wasn't able to clear him up high, and now he will. 2x2 through most of the pack on what is primarily a one-groove racetrack. Into turn 1, Blaney making a pass on the 16 of Kaz Grala. Lifts to keep it off the 55 car of Matt Mills. He also started deep in the field when he won at Las Vegas. Pulling way down to the bottom lane was Ryan Blaney that time. He lifted, and that cut his momentum up off of turn 2 when he tried to keep it off of Matt Mills. That's how Grala got right back around him. $10. Oh, geez. I'll hold you accountable to that. I doubt he's getting a top 20 today. Accidental bump into the back of Grala. They check up into turn 1. Again, I did not practice or qualify for this race today, and there is no stability help on either, with this being a 550 horsepower racetrack. Cindric hanging on that right rear corner panel of Blaney going into turn 3. Blaney being patient, though, in the early going, just like he was at Vegas. Vegas was probably his best race of the year as far as just how clean he ran throughout the course of it. Even though there were a couple glitches that did not go his way, but he was still able to win the race by about 8 seconds over Kyle Busch. Towards turn 3, Blaney into the side of Mills, gets a bit sideways. That costed him quite a bit. Whoa, Cindric coming in hot. It's crazy how much ground Blaney lost after that contact with Mills. He was already there on the inside, and Mills just chopped him off. I don't think this 12 car is nearly as quick as what it was back at Las Vegas earlier this season either. I know he's taking it easy right now. So get by Cindric again into turns 3 and 4, but it just doesn't quite feel as fast. It's going to be a lot harder to pass here today than at a multi-groove racetrack like Vegas, though, as well. And you kind of have to lift a little bit in turns 1 and 2. That corner is more flatter than turns 3 and 4. Sorry, I got to pause it for a quick second. Get my chat back up on the... Oh, geez, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Maximum Male Models WWE fan, welcome to the stream. Didn't know I do NASCAR gaming? Yeah, I do. I don't know if you maybe were on the live commentary live stream yesterday, perhaps, but... I do it on the video game side as well as the real races on the weekend. Hendrick fans, welcome into the stream. Joshua Rumsey, I see you in the chat as well. Got over 20 people watching right now. By the way, I don't like pausing on this game, as you guys could tell, because I almost wrecked going into turn 3 when I did that. I don't like pausing in general. It keeps the flow of the race going. Blaney's going to try the outside in turns 1 and 2 this time to try to get around Matt Mills. Clears him, goes down to the inside now. The Rick Ware car of Joey Gase towards turn 3. 3 wide up in front goes the 16 of Kaz Grala. Looks like he's trying to squeeze underneath Bubba Wallace and Ryan Preece. Blaney's got a car underneath him off turn 4 as Blaney got a little tight in the middle of the corner as he started to close in on some cars that were around him in the dirty air. Blaney's still up high right now, and they are still 3 wide in front of him. A lot of dirty air around this 12 car is really hurting the handling, but as they slow each other up on the backstretch, Blaney is coming in with a head of steam. Doesn't want to go up the middle. He got baited with how low Gralla ran into the corner, but Blaney trying to back out of the throttle a little bit, trying not to get epically tight this time. Oh, and he just gets hooked by Gayson. There he goes. Race is over already for Ryan Blaney. That is unbelievable how quick that happened. I mean, he just got turned. There was nowhere for him to go, and Joey Gase just hooked him into the outside wall head on lap, what, I don't even know what lap we were on, probably like 7. And Blaney was being patient. He backed out of the gas at the right time and just got right hooked by Gase. That's got to be like the quickest end to a race ever. That is insane. That shocked me because I did not think that that was going to happen. I mean, we were running our own race there on the inside, and Gase just... I'm stunned right now. Absolutely stunned. Well, I mentioned on the community tab when I put the points increments down for the start of the round of 8, and I was like, I don't know that 60 points is necessarily safe knowing this game. And that 60-point cushion is going to be gone now because Blaney's not going to get any stage points. That is unbelievable. And the game's glitched now, so I mean, we can't really do anything. Well, this is true, but I did DNF at Darlington, too, eventually. I kind of parked it myself, but that was a pretty violent hit. But I see where you're coming from, Charles. Wow. Well, we're going to stay tuned, because we're still going to have to find out who the winner is. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna have to back out and restart. I know you guys are probably saying that, oh, I should just restart the race. I really don't want to do that for the playoffs. I know this game is bad, and I would have the option to do that, but I really don't want to do it for the playoffs. I haven't so far. I'm not going to change it now, even though obviously that was not my fault, as you guys can see. I was just in the middle of the front stretch and then got right hooked by Joey Gase randomly. That was insane. Blaney gonna pull a Harvick 2020? No, don't say that. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, we're gonna get the finishing results here in a moment. I'll figure something out for the rest of the stream. Don't worry, this is gonna be the end of the stream. Stay tuned. Obviously, I'm not gonna, rerun the race, but we're gonna drop it down to 2% so we can get the simulation of the race, and we'll run it to the end here. That is just unbelievable. Of all things that could have happened today, I did not think that that was gonna happen. That just shows right there how incompetent the AI are. There's no rearview mirror, so there's no way to tell if he had a run on me. But even if, obviously he did have a run on me. It was because I lifted in the middle of turns 3 and 4 to try to keep the car pinned on the bottom of the track so it wasn't going to get tight and run up into BJ McLeod. And when I lifted, that's why he had such a run off turn 4, but I stayed low. I was really close to the grass on the inside. I couldn't have really gone any lower without going to the grass. He just hooked me.
This is Alex Hayden here in No Limits, Texas, to see who will be celebrating with a cowboy hat in victory lane. This is the first of 3 events for the round of 8 that will ultimately...
So, because we did not get to the end of any of the stages, the finish of this race is going to also be the results of Stage 1 and Stage 2. So if you get a good finish here, if you're any of the other playoff drivers, and get some stage points along the way with wherever you finish in this race, that is going to be huge. I'm not sure how many laps exactly this is going to be. I'll figure something out, though, for the rest of the stream as soon as I get this done and get the points tallied up. Looks like we got 7 laps left in this race, so we'll see who's going to win and advance into the round of 8 here very soon, a lot sooner than what we were originally expecting. I like how the inside line just took off that time, and Matt Mills passed like 3 cars before he got into turn 1. Like the outside didn't go. I'm just going to be super aggressive here. I'm going to finish last regardless of what happens here, but... Oh, jeez Louise. Well, it can't enter that deep, I guess. I don't know how I saved it. It's going to take me like 6 laps just to get right back up there again. Favorite NASCAR Heat 5 song? I don't even remember what songs are on that game. I don't even know what songs are in this game. I always have it off. For copyright reasons, I can't have it on when I'm playing, and the only time I really play this is when I'm streaming. Quickly, Blaney's closing in on the back of the pack. I should have, like, hooked Joey Gase as soon as I see him. I'll probably turn myself knowing this game, though. Probably wouldn't work. It's amazing how tight you are in the dirty air. I was that far behind the cars in front of me, and the car still went up the track. Lap before that, when I had nobody directly in front of me, it was a lot different. 3 wide to the top at Texas. I should have just went to the outside to begin with. I feel a lot more confident up there than what I do on the bottom just because I was getting squeezed. Samuality 2005, welcome to the stream. Then he's able to stay in the clean air in the middle of the corners going up there too. Oof, jeez. That's what I mean. Quinhoff did not give Ryan Blaney a lot of room there. He kind of kept chopping down the middle of the corner too. I think I see Joey Gase up there. Holding up that outside lane a little bit more. Bowman was eliminated in the round of 12 in the playoffs. I don't see any playoff drivers towards the back. Brad Keselowski is the first playoff driver outside of course, Blaney that we're seeing at the back of the pack. I see Martin. Oh, okay, so Truex is alongside as well. 3 wide on the back straightaway. They have more sensual awareness when you're on the outside of them than the inside here. So both Truex and Keselowski well outside the top 25 right now, and they're coming to the white flag in this race. And we are 1 lap away from finding out who's going to make it into the championship 4 after the Blaney DNF. Got into the back of Custer, a little loose there. Blaney still going to finish back at 40th regardless of what happens here. So I'll move everybody up a spot from where they end up finishing behind me as far as Truex and Keselowski if we get around him here on the final lap. Elliott lifted. Probably going to wreck right off turn 4 coming to the checker. I knew I wasn't going to get a lot of room there. Alright, well, time to see who won. If you're just tuning in, I got wrecked by Joey Gase very early in the race. I still don't know exactly what lap it is. Joey Logano is going to win at the Texas Motor Speedway today. He will be advanced into the round of, or the championship 4, I should say. So one of the 3 Penske cars is going to be locked in. He came in 10 points above the cutoff line today, but looks like he'll win both stages and the race, considering we didn't get anywhere close to the end of stage 1. So the results you see on your screen, the drivers in the top 10 will all get stage... Okay, so I saw the $10 bet with Cody Ware getting a top 20 finish today. I don't think it's fair that we literally only had a 7-lap race and he finished 9th, because he probably started top 5 again. He only had to hold on for 7 laps. If it was a full 500 miles, I guarantee he would not have finished there. There's no way. All the other Rick Ware cars are at the very back of the field fading. So be it. Country music sucks. Welcome to the stream. Well, welcome in. Earl Arnold Jr., thanks for tuning in as well. Billy Carjoy, welcome. Thanks for everybody tuning in. I'm sorry that the race didn't go 100% according to plan tonight, but stay tuned. We'll figure something else out for the rest of the stream. I'll probably just hop online, honestly. Probably hop online for a couple hours now. I plan on doing an online lobby tomorrow night, but this race going so short today, might as well do one today too. So not exactly what you guys were tuning in for. So your stage results for all 3 stages, obviously the race win, and then the top 2 stages would have Joey Logano winning. Kurt Busch will finish in 2nd place. Eric Almirola 3rd. Next highest playoff driver behind race winner Joey Logano would be Kevin Harvick in 4th. Daniel Suarez gets the top 5 today. Kyle Busch finishes in 6th. Quite a few stage points. Looks like 10 stage points and a 6th place finish for Busch. William Byron finishes 7th. Both of those, well, Byron didn't really start that deep in the field, but Kyle Busch did, so this benefits him quite a bit compared to what it was looking like, at least originally, when we started this race. And William Byron will get 30 points for his place finish in 7th, as well as 8 stage points as well, so 38 points for Byron today. Anthony Alfredo gets a top 10, good run for the rookie. Cody Ware gets a top 10, finishing 9th, 8th and 9th for Alfredo and Ware, and then Austin Dillon rounds out the top 10 today. Playoff drivers that finish outside the top 10 would include Kyle Larson back at 18th. He was leading when Blaney wrecked earlier, so that inversion definitely hurt him. Denny Hamlin ends up finishing 19th. Brad Keselowski 28th, and then Martin Truex Jr. will end up finishing in 29th today. Blaney will end up last. So now I think I left my... Hang on. I might have left my phone downstairs. I might have to go grab my phone. So I have to take a picture of this stuff. Actually, I'll just take some screenshots on my laptop. I just gotta... take the camera off for a second. Save a little bit of time. All right. So I'll kind of calculate the points throughout the course of the rest of the stream. I'm not going to do it exactly right now so we don't have a long break before I hop online. So if you have a PlayStation, hop online, I guess. I'll be there in a couple moments. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but we have to improvise for... I'm going to improvise for about the next hour and a half. We'll probably stream till about 8 o'clock tonight. Right around there. Not what I had in store for the stream today, to say the least. I'll still do an online lobby tomorrow like I was originally planning on doing, but obviously, again, we have to improvise for today. I'll probably just run that same advanced auto parts paint scheme. There we go. The Midnight Advanced Auto Parts scheme. Yeah, again, if you're just tuning in, Joey Gase. Is there a trivia question, though? I actually didn't have one ready, and we didn't even meet halfway. Usually, if I DNF and I get past halfway through the race, that's kind of the end of the stream, but I need to go back and look exactly what lap we were on, but I know we weren't even out of... I don't even think we made it to lap 10. Go back and look real quick. Nope, that's the end of it. No, we were on lap 10 when I got wrecked. It was exactly lap 10 when Joey Gase turned us. So that did not take long at all. Patrick Shadley, welcome to Stream. Game issues, kind of. Joey Gase wrecked us on lap 10 and we DNF'd right away, so did not take long. I was taking my time getting through there. I mean, it took me 4 laps to get around the first 4 cars because I just wanted to take my time. I wanted to do what I did at Vegas. Just take my time getting through the field, be patient. And I started last for a reason. I intentionally started last and didn't qualify because I figured if I was in the middle of the pack, if I didn't qualify in the top half of the field, which I didn't think I would because for whatever reason on the 550 tracks, you almost never on a hard difficulty qualify inside the top 10. So I wasn't planning on qualifying very high. I didn't want to start mid-pack, so I kind of conceded and I felt it was going to be smarter to just start at the back like I did at Vegas. Same exact thing I did there. Be patient and then just take forever to pass cars until we get to the first set of pit stops. But unfortunately, I got turned by a back marker on the middle of the front stretch. I was on the inside. Again, you can go back and look. It was right about the 13-minute mark in the stream, roughly. R6, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, we'll improvise. So we'll just play online, I guess, for an hour and a half until we get to the end of the stream. Apologize, but again, it was not my fault today. So while this is doing the matchmaking stuff, I will calculate the points on the side. Obviously, I know Ryan Blaney only got 1 point today, so that's pretty easy to calculate. Joey Logano will be the winner of today's race, so he will be the first driver to lock himself into the Championship 4. Hopefully we can at least get some decent racing online. Oh, hang on. Wait, I got to stop. I just realized I don't have stability help on. Because I wasn't planning on running online. I got to turn my stability help on. So that way I have less of a chance of getting wrecked. Put that on medium. I'll tell you what, though. It couldn't have been a cleaner right hook that took me out of it either. It was definitely as clean as it could be. At least I'll still be above the cutoff line going into Kansas. Oh, sorry, I forgot I didn't turn my camera back on. Hi. I'm back. Thanks for reminding me in the chat. Michael Tarter, see you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Blaney DNF. Yep. Yeah, technically it disqualified me, but it's a DNF. I hit head on and like the awkwardest angle in the front stretch where that kink is against the wall. If it was realistic, I would have DNF'd. It just sucks that I got turned by a back marker that had nothing to do with the playoff scenario. I'd be more upset about it if I put myself in a must-win situation, which, I could, theoretically, depending on what happens these next 2 races at Kansas and Martinsville. I really need to win Kansas. I highly doubt I'm going to make it 500 laps at Martinsville in this game. I made it 500 laps at Bristol, and I finished 3rd. I think I'm lucky, honestly. There's no way I'm going to get to the end of the Martinsville race, and we already used our DNF up. And we blew 60 state playoff points today. That hurt us big time. This matchmaking takes forever. Let's see, Kyle Larson, where'd he finish? It was like 18th, wasn't it? Go back and look. Harvick finished 4th. Yeah, I can't believe I left my phone downstairs when I was eating before I streamed. Man, finally, it took forever. All right, our votes. We got Las Vegas, Texas, random track. Vote in the chat. Which track you want me to race at first tonight? Yeah, Larson finished 18th, Hamlin 19th. I'll vote for Talladega for right now, but vote in the chat. I'll change my vote if I see you guys say otherwise. Trevor Moon 3, welcome to the stream. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you are new, subscribe, hit that like button. I do live commentary for NASCAR video games and real races on the race weekend. And if you're wondering why I'm not doing live commentary tonight, it's because I DNF'd in 10 laps. I did do live commentary for 10 laps of our Texas race, hence the title. First race of the round of 8, but we DNF'd 10 laps in because Joey Gase turned us in the middle of the front stretch. I kept my cool through it, though. You know, you guys have seen me get frustrated a couple times over the last couple weeks with this game, but I'm keeping my cool today. It's probably because it was just kind of one and done. Then I don't have to deal about a 500-mile Texas race, so that's all right. with the 550 package. Bodega, but we got Vegas. Yeah, I saw you guys. I saw a couple randoms in there too. One person said Vegas. We're going to Vegas though. I think I raced at Vegas last time I played online, and it actually was a pretty decent race. Do I like William Byron? I don't dislike him. I don't know. I'm a Ryan Blaney fan. He's my favorite driver. I grew up a Greg Biffle fan. Biffle retired. Blaney was coming in. I grew up watching the Blaney's race on dirt locally in Ohio, and so definitely wanted to be a Blaney fan. As he got into the Cup Series when Biffle was retired. His first full-time season with the Wood Brothers was Biffle's last season in the Cup Series. All right, starting second. We got 4 drivers, Vegas. I'm just going to try to win as many of these as I can. I don't know how many races I'm doing tonight. Try to fill up a couple hours. I just made a mistake already, and I have lost the lead because of it. Come on, clean racing. That's all I hope for, clean racing. I made a mistake. I kind of forgot I had the stability help on. That's why I was in the wall. I ran without stability help 10 laps at Texas, and I kind of forgot I had stability, so I got to turn the car a little harder. I honestly like Blaney more just because I grew up watching the Blaney's race on dirt locally. I have a better connection with him. With Biffle, it was just like, I don't know what the reason was exactly. I latched onto him when I was young. That guy just drove right into the side of me. I'll give him a pass. I think he probably got tight knowing he's probably got stability on just like I do. I really hope I can catch those top 2. I messed up on that first lap. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Battery disconnected. All right. Well, that's... What a stream. What a stream. Today is not going well. Sure, I'm not going to be in their way. Well, so much for winning this race. Yeah, they're coming. They'll probably get to me on the backstretch. I can't believe that. Oh, jeez. First we DNF because Joey Gase turned us at Texas, and now my controller disconnected in the online race. Use Cody Ware in honor of stuff. Kind of racing like him today. Hate Kurt Busch? No, I don't hate any drivers. When I was younger, I did, but now I realize, you know, we need personality in the sport. And drivers like a Kyle Busch, Ross Chastain now. I mean, those are people that are Robbie Gordon back in the day, especially. I was kind of thinking about this a little bit earlier. I'm hoping in the playoffs we have a Ross Chastain versus Joey Logano battle. That would be fun to watch. Ross Chastain versus Joey Logano on the track. Let's say it's like Martinsville. It's the round of 8. And they're battling for that last spot. There's a couple points between each other or whatever, and like they basically have to beat one another to get in. That's a battle I want to see in the playoffs. Joey Logano versus Ross Chastain on a cutoff race, or like at the Roval or something. Oh, you got to see Biffle win? Yeah, I only actually got to watch Biffle race a couple Cup races before. 2015 at Michigan was the first race I'd ever gotten to see, and he ran like outside the top 20 all day. And then actually, thankfully, I've gotten to see him race a couple times this year with him coming back at least part-time. He was running a couple of the races at the beginning of the year. Ran the Daytona 500, so that was pretty cool. My first 500. Biffle came back to run that race, and then I saw him race at Atlanta earlier this season also. He actually led a lap at Atlanta, too. He was competitive in both races until he dropped out before the end of stage 1 in both races because of a mechanical issue. But he was hanging on in the lead pack. He was making passes in both of those races. The Conservative, welcome to the stream. I didn't Bubba Wallace get penalized for doing the same thing Chastain did? Bubba passed 15 cars. I don't know what you're talking about, to be completely honest. I think he kind of had a similar instance with Briscoe last year where he kind of got shoved off into the grass. The only difference between Briscoe and Bubba Wallace's incident, Briscoe's incident last year, he got shoved off into the grass, but then he had an opportunity to get back on, like right where he got pushed off by Hamlin, but instead of trying to get back on, he took a shortcut through it. Bubba Wallace kind of took that same shortcut, but there were also wrecks when Bubba Wallace did it. The difference between Wallace and Chastain yesterday is the fact that Chastain never really made an attempt to make the corner. Bubba Wallace was in the middle of the corner, got shoved off into the grass trying to miss a wreck, and there were cars sliding in the grass around him, so he kind of kept going around it. That's the only pass I'll give Bubba Wallace for why he didn't get penalized yesterday. It was definitely borderline for sure, but I can understand why they didn't penalize him, and I do like the calls that they made on penalizing Chastain yesterday and then Briscoe the year before. It would have been different if they were already wrecking going into turn 1 when Chastain made his move, but they weren't even wrecking at that point in time. Blaney didn't get spun until turn 2. It was turn 1. He was 4 wide, just decided not to make the corner. By the way, I don't know who's battling behind me. They've been side by side like every lap. And if you're wondering why I'm this far back, my controller disconnected. If you're also wondering why I'm not racing at Texas right now like the title says on the video. Well, there's a spot. Maybe his controller disconnected too. Dennis Hyde, welcome to the stream. Bought it now back to Heat 5. Hopefully didn't pay too much for it. I agree though, I got hooked. I got right hooked at Texas like 10 laps in. Hey, you asked me a question, I gave the honest answer. Don't like my answer, you shouldn't have asked the question, I guess. It's like asking a girl out on a date and she tells you no. It's like, well, I mean, you didn't have to ask the question. I don't know why you get so upset. It was a yes or no question. There were 2 answers to the question. 1v1, me and NASCAR Heat, Keegan, Nintendo versus PlayStation. I've never owned a Nintendo before, honestly. My sister used to have a Nintendo at one point in time. I think I played Mario Kart like on it a couple times before, but I never personally owned one. I had a PSP when I was younger. NASCAR 07 on the PSP, that's where a lot of my days at, and a bunch of Madden games growing up. I got Madden annually on my PSP from like 06 to... Well, no, I didn't have 06 there. I think I had 07 on the PSP all the way up through... like 2000. Man, I don't know what the last one I would have had for that. Whatever the last one they made for it, like 2012 or something, 2011. Dennis Hyde, I see you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. $20 can be good if they fix some stuff. Yeah, they got a lot of fixing to do. Your controller disconnected. You and me both. I was in no hurry to reconnect it either. I knew the race was over for myself when that happened. I never had a chance. JCB4210, welcome to the stream. My favorite track, personally, Bristol's my favorite track. I do like going to Michigan on an annual basis, though. But overall racing quality, ever since I was a little kid, too, Bristol. Bristol's my favorite track. Being there in person a couple years ago, I've gone annually the last 3 years now. I already went to the dirt race this year, so I don't plan on going back to Bristol for the fall race this year. I'll actually be doing live commentary for that race, as well as the Xfinity race the night before, if I'm not mistaken. Plan on doing both live commentary races that weekend. Mine did too, yeah, yeah. Mine did on like lap 2. Craig Franklin, welcome into the stream. Am I doing F1 2022 my team? I don't plan on it. I've never played the F1 games. I'm not big enough into F1 to want to even play the video game, to be completely honest. I wouldn't stream it as soon as I get the game either, just because I like doing the live commentary with the full races, and it would take me so long to learn every track. I wouldn't be able to do the commentary while I'm doing it. Alright, we got Pocono, Vegas again, and random track. I'm going to vote random for right now. I only have 3 people in this one. We lost somebody. Hopefully we get more people into the lobbies as we get later. Most people probably aren't on the lobbies at this time anyway. Pocono. Okay, I'll change my pick to Pocono. I see a couple of you guys voting for Pocono. Try commentating a full race in Japanese. I don't know any Japanese. The only language I took in high school was Spanish for 2 years. And I thought I was pretty good. But then, like, once I was removed from high school, about a year after high school, I can't remember any of that stuff anymore. I mean, considering I took that my freshman and sophomore year, I literally haven't taken it in 6 years almost now. So there's no way I'd be able to remember a lot of that stuff. There's some words, but I can't speak in sentences like I did when I was in high school. I wasn't super fluent in it, but I could, like, at least like read sentences and understand what it was. I couldn't have a general conversation with somebody. They talked too quick. My dialect was so slow. If I had like an actual conversation with somebody in Spanish that knew how to speak it fluently, I wouldn't be able to keep up with them, and I would misunderstand them quite a bit, I'd have to imagine. I do that with English sometimes. Looks like we're racing at Pocono. Pocono won the vote. We've had some good races here online. We only have 3 cars, though, so it'll be interesting how this one will work. We got 7 laps. Make it work. I was hoping to keep it clean. What am I doing? I swear I'm not driving drunk. Cold Summers, welcome to the stream. Oh, way too far wide off turn 1. Now I'm stuck in the dirty air. NASCAR HMS fan, welcome to the stream. Trying to arc turn 3 off a little bit better. Oh, that was a perfect corner. I couldn't have arced that off any better. We're going to get him back, boys. Oh, he's going down to side draft me. No. I think I'm clear. Yeah. That reminded me of when Blaney was trying to win his first race at Pocono. Kyle Busch was like running him clear down onto the apron, like on every straightaway. That was like him blocking him, though. That wasn't really him side drafting him. He was running him clear down in the infield with blocks. That was the most aggressive blocking I think I've ever seen Kyle Busch do, and it was on somebody that never won a race before. Try to break the draft as much as I can. I don't want him to have another shot at me. I'm 0 for 1. I finished 3rd out of 4 in the first race, but my controller disconnected, so I'll give myself a little bit of a pass on that one. He's trying to draft off me. When will we do bump and run? If we don't get too many people in the shake and bake, I'll try the bump and run. Last time I tried it, there was like nobody there. That's why I went to the shake and bake. He's probably not even close enough to draft behind me. I don't know why I'm still trying to break the draft. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Kind of flatlined it going into turn 1. Oh jeez, I forgot my controller was plugged in. I got caught. I had an itch on my nose. Almost yanked the mic right out of my ear. Or the earpiece out of my ear. The mic's not in my ear. It'd be a little weird. He kind of gained time on me in turn 2 a little bit. Had to lift. I probably could have gotten away with not lifting off of turn 3. I did, and that cost me. He's definitely closing in, though. That was not a good lap for me. I struggled in 2 and 3. He was getting a little bit of a draft. Don't make this close, Keegan. Keep it off the wall. There we go. Didn't have to lift any extra that time. I was able to gap him by about 0.2 of a second that time. Force him into a mistake. He's definitely getting through turn 2 a lot better than I am. It's not like I'm making a mistake in that end of the racetrack. Dang it. 2 laps in a row, I've messed turn 3 up. I'm protecting the bottom. I'm going to make him pass me on the outside. He might do it. We got a race, boys. We've got a race. Little side draft. Just enough to stay alongside of him. Oh, I just cleared him. Oh, he shot me up the track. That actually kind of knocked him ahead of me. Oh, he got tight. He got tight, but he didn't. Final lap. This is going to be close. I'm just going to protect the inside again. I protected the bottom the last time and it worked. Oh, he just decided to ram into me. Oh, I had to lift. I had to lift. No! I would have creamed the wall. Dang it. I screwed myself over there. I screwed myself over. Ah, dang. I blew that one. I mean, I had, what, like a 1.2 second lead? He passed me. I wonder if when he gave me that push off of turn 1, if I carried more speed into 2 than what I thought I was going to, and that's why I had to lift off the exit of turn 2, because I was carrying more speed than I thought. Want revenge at Coda and revenge at Sonoma? See the assists, so you can run the same. The only assists I have on for online are medium on the steering and medium on traction control. And that's just because of contact. I don't like running it because the car's super tight, but if you get just a little bump from somebody else and you don't have any stability, you're spinning out on this game. So you have to have it on for online for that reason. You could still get dumped, but they have to like really try to hook you. Like, even if you were getting bump drafted, you would lose control on a super speedway. Hitstick Gamer, welcome to stream. Race was a joke this week. I kind of hear you on that one. I could completely understand if you didn't enjoy the Cup race this weekend. I do run full races. Yes. Full races with live, realistic commentary while I'm doing the races. But I DNF'd 10 laps in, so you only had 10 laps of that tonight. And because of my sister's birthday being tomorrow, that's why I'm not streaming till 9 p.m. tomorrow night, and it's going to be an online lobby again. For that reason. So the next live race commentary isn't until Wednesday. Or, sorry, the next live stream with the full race won't be until Wednesday. And then I do live commentary for the real races on the weekend. Not next weekend, though, because I'm going to Michigan. And I'll be there for the Cup race. But the following weekend at Richmond and then followed by Watkins Glen, I'll be able to do those 2 races. We just had 4 in a row. Remember Coda online? Yeah, that was the only time I played online up until last week on this game. Yeah, because I remember you cut the final corner and to pass me and you got black flagged for it. What time? On Wednesday or tomorrow? Tomorrow, 9 p.m. But it's just going to be more of this. All right, we've got 4 people in here. I'm gonna vote for Michigan. They're racing there that weekend. It's my home track. I'm voting Michigan. If you guys say otherwise in the chat, I'll change my vote. And it looks like we only have 3 now. We did have 4. Now we're down to 3. Thanks for smashing that like button, though, and subscribing again if you are new. Wednesday, I believe 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Voted for Michigan. All right. Michigan it is. Yeah, 6 p.m. on Wednesday. I want to get that race done before the NASCAR Weekly podcast. I've noticed when I stream past 8 o'clock on Wednesdays during the NASCAR season, I tend to lose a lot of you guys, and it's probably because of the NASCAR Weekly podcast, because I think there's a little bit of an overflow with you guys watching those guys as well as my channel. Stephen Goad, welcome to the stream. Know anything about Wood Brothers Racing? Actually live in Stewart, which is home of the 21. History-wise, I mean, I know some of the drivers that raced and won for that team. Obviously, my guy Ryan Blaney. Matty D made the playoffs for him. Paul Menard kind of had... I mean, he was all right. He wasn't up to the same level as even Matt DiBenedetto was in that car, but, you know, somewhat serviceable. Harrison Burton had a top 3 this weekend in that machine. But even long before that, obviously David Pearson's got the most wins for that program. I think they got 99 career wins right now after Blaney's win at Pocono in 2017. So the next one will be number 100 for the organization. Morgan Shepherd won some races for him at Atlanta. Ricky Rudd won some races for him. Dale Jarrett did too. They had a lot of good drivers back in their time. I guess Suarez had a time penalty too. I didn't see what it was for though, but I noticed he did have a penalty. Rod G, welcome into the stream. Kyle Busch ran good on the road course. He ran decent. It wasn't like great. It wasn't bad. He was just kind of there, really. One of the best Toyotas. Toyota as a whole has just been struggling so mightily on the road courses. They were all right at COTA, which is the weird thing. They were fine at COTA, but here, not so much. Or the last 3 road course races, not so much. Alright, I lost the last race. I'm not losing this one. I gotta get a win at some point today. Yeah, that's right. Trevor Bayne. I don't know why that slipped my mind, too. Bayne winning the 500. R6 is getting a little bit of a draft off of me. Well, he's also running the outside. I think that's probably what's helping him right now down the straightaways. There's not really anything I can do right now. I'm taking the shortest way around the track. I'm going full throttle. There's so much of a draft effect on the big tracks in this game. Like, if he passes me, I should be able to stay with him, so I'm not worried about losing the lead this early yet. He's been running the top a lot, so I'm going to try to run the outside, see how much more that's going to help me. Yeah, the outside definitely works at Michigan in this game. Mirror drive. He had a run on me that time. I wasn't even going to try to block that. It wouldn't have been smart. I'm surprised I didn't keep that momentum going for me when I moved to the outside. Hit that wall of air. Kind of flatlined it into the corner, but I got it to stick. Coming to 4 to go. How many laps? 10 in this one. Bayne winning the 500 was a huge deal because this is his second career start. Youngest Daytona 500 champion in history as well. I think Cindric is the second youngest when he won this year. Got a good little race going on right now. I'm pleased. Ooh boy, I started going down, he kind of went up. And I went up after I saw him going up because I didn't want to make contact. Looked like he bobbled off turn 4 a little bit. Carried the momentum off the outside. That wasn't much of a side draft. I could have been more aggressive with it. I didn't know if he was going to come up. I kind of waited a little bit too long. Alright, 2 to go. Got a one-on-one race at Michigan. If only Michigan had this kind of a battle. feel like the last couple years might be about as close as it gets. Alright, I've got to be ready for anything now. We are coming down to the wire. We are coming to the white flag. I gotta protect the bottom. Protect the bottom. Stop sliding up, Keegan. I didn't want to lift. Oh, he hit me. Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. I lost. I lost. God bless America. I didn't want to hit him. I know who it is in the chat. I didn't want to rub fenders across the line. God bless America. 98 one-thousandths of a second I lost the last race. This one was even closer. 44 one-thousandths of a second. That was a good race. I hate losing. Third, second, and second in the first three races tonight. Thanks for a clean race, yeah. Well, you know you can get that out of me. Surprised we were able to sign Ryan Blaney for the amount of time we had him, in my opinion. Best driver we've had in recent history. I'd say so. At least since probably Ricky Rudd, honestly. Was he the last serviceable driver in that 21 car? Yeah, because Blaney ran part-time in 2015, and then he ran full-time in 2016 and 2017. He was the longest tenured driver there probably since maybe John Wood or somebody. Potentially. Maybe since Rudd also. Maybe that's part of the problem. Brantley Huggins, welcome to the stream. Fake Alex Bowman, welcome to the stream. What year was Bowman's first in Cup? Oh, jeez. Was it 2015? I don't know if he was what his first year running for points in Cup was exactly, but I know he ran for BK Racing in 2017. I'm guessing 2015, 2016 was probably... I'm guessing 2015 was probably his first season. I'll look it up real quick. Alex Bowman... Racing reference. Bowman's first start was 2014. 2014 was his first season. He ran all 36 races. 2015 he ran 35 of 36. He failed to qualify for one of them. He was 21 years old. 2014. 3 lead lap finishes. 35th in points. Average finish of a 32.6. Didn't lead a lap. Led 3 laps in 2015. He had 2 more lead lap finishes than he did the year before. And his average finish improved by 1 position from 32.6 to 31.6. In 2016, when he filled in for Earnhardt, he had an average finish of a 19.7. Ran 10 races. Has 7 lead lap finishes of the 10. 3 top 10s, 1 pole. That earned him his ride full-time in 2018 where he had 11 top 10s. He's slowly improving every year. Every single year he's ran full-time at Hendrick Motorsports, he's improved in top 5s I should say he's improved in top 10s. And then he improved in top 5s for all but 2020. 2020 he went down from 7 top 5s in 2019 to 6. But then last year he had 8, which was the most he had ever had. And then top 10s he went from 11 to 12 to 15 to 16. And he's got 9 so far this year. There's 14 races left. So he still could get 17, but that means he'd have to get a top 10 in 8 of the last 14 races, which is not impossible. He started off so good. I don't even know when the last race he had a top 10 in. It's been a while. 7 wins in 4 seasons. Not shabby. But he's a hack, though, so, you know. That's what Denny Hamlin says, at least. Yeah, he's a hack, and then you look at Denny Hamlin this year. In retrospect, I think he's only had, 5 or 6 top 10s all season, if that. He only has 3 top 5s this year. Hamlin does. Which I guess is the same amount as Bowman this year, too. Average finish for Bowman is 16.0. Actually, Bowman started off so consistent this year, but as of right now, his average finish this season is higher than the last 3 seasons. And that's one thing with Bowman's average finish. His average finish was actually career best in 2019, where he got his first career win at Chicagoland. He had a 14.4 average finish. The next year went down to 14.7, just barely, and then down barely again to 15.1 last year. Now it's at a 16. So that's one thing with Bowman. He's just not as consistent. That's been the gripe with him, but he's actually getting less consistent from year to year, which could be scary in a sense where you never know what could happen with them at the end of this season if they go for Kyle Busch. I'm not saying that that's going to happen necessarily, but it could. This is taking forever. Why is this still matchmaking? I feel like I've been talking for 5 minutes about Alex Bowman, and I look up on my screen and I'm still not logged into a lobby yet. I was hoping that would kill a little bit more time. Give us a talking point. Yeah, it was just a joke, Tyler. I didn't mean it. I was just saying that according to Denny Hamlin, because that's what Denny Hamlin said. Is there nobody to race online with? What is going on? Why is this not connecting? Did my game break? How long has this been trying to connect for? I gotta go back through the stream. This is ridiculous. This has literally been trying to connect for 6 minutes. I thought it was taking a while. It's been 6 minutes it's been trying to connect. I gotta cancel it and try to log back in. Let me actually try to log into Bump and Run. For anybody playing, press stop and try again. Try to go into Bump and Run. You went to Bump and Run? Yeah, I did too. Anybody who's playing right now, go to Bump and Run. I don't know why this is taking so long. I was waiting for 6 minutes before I logged out. That's another reason more people probably don't play this game anymore. You can't even really play online. I mean, it takes so long. We've ran 3 races in 35 minutes. And the races are only like at 5%. We've ran 3 5% races in 35 minutes. Just because it takes so long to log into each lobby. Like, each race itself, that last race was 10 laps at Michigan. What is that, like 7 minutes roughly? 6 minutes? Heartbreaking defeat at Sonoma. Is that the one where you overran the hairpin towards the end of the racetrack? Or something happened. I remember the Coda one better than that one. This is ridiculous. Close the point standings at the top. I mean, I could. I kind of don't want to, though. I could actually update it and tally, like, the current ones, so you guys know. I still got to finish getting the points first, though. This is ridiculous how long this is taking. Cerebral Assassin, welcome to the stream. He's hopping on too. You and Billy are in the same lobby? How are you guys in and I'm like not getting logged into any of this? This is ridiculous. I've been sitting here for like probably 10 minutes now total. I can't get logged in. I tried backing out and going back into it again. It's still not letting me. Billy got disconnected. It has been 11 minutes. Quit to get in the same lobby with me. I don't understand why it didn't let me in. This is painful how slow this is taking. I'm about to back out and try a third time. I'm going back to shake and bake. Taking a bit for you now too. I backed out, went back to shake and bake. I'm just trying to get logged into a lobby. Like, it's just not letting me. For like 12 straight minutes. "26 people, though, currently watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. If you're wondering, clicking on this video, why I'm not racing at Texas currently, we got wrecked on lap 10 by Joey Gase at the back of the pack. And I ended up DNFing as a result. Joey Logano went on to win the race. and lock himself into the championship 4, and kind of on the side of getting logged in. You've been in 2 that I wasn't in? Why isn't it connecting me? Maybe I have to... Oh, jeez. I wonder if I should back, like, completely out of it. Let me try doing that once. Just gonna log completely out of it real quick and then go back in. I don't understand how I'm not getting in. Alright. Trying to shake and bake again. 1-on-1 NASCAR Heat, please. I can't. I don't even have NASCAR Heat. I haven't had it since this game came out. About 10 months ago. This is just painful. Bad enough I got wrecked in the first 10 laps. It's another thing that I can't get logged into a lobby for whatever reason. NASCAR Heat 5. No, I don't have it anymore. Do bump and run. Alright. I'm hopping into bump and run. This is ridiculous. If this goes on for like another 5 minutes, I'm just gonna turn this thing off and we'll do some trivia or something. How have I not been able to get logged into a lobby in like 15 minutes? It's not like my internet's down. Obviously, I'm able to stream, so the internet's still up and running. This has been 15 minutes. 15 and a half minutes already. We've just been sitting here. Nothing's happening. The only other thing I could think of is like restarting the application, but I don't know how much that's really going to change anything. Got a couple peeps joining too. Which one are you guys in right now? This is stupid. Why can't I get logged in? This game is a crack. This is more frustrating than my DNF at Texas. You guys are in bump and run? Are you guys all currently racing? Like, I couldn't even... It wasn't logging me into any lobbies. There's obviously got to be other people playing than even just, like, all of us. You would think. I'm going into bump and run again. Alright, going into bump and run again. If it doesn't work for a couple minutes, I'm just shutting this thing down. This is ridiculous. We've done 3 races in almost an hour. Don't recommend buying this game. It's horrible. No, I wouldn't recommend it either. I closed the application out too. Man, my neck is... I don't know if I slept on it wrong a couple days ago. I noticed when I was streaming yesterday, when I was streaming the day before, once I was sitting in this chair for like 2 hours, like my neck was starting to get like really, really tight. Back to Sporkle quizzes if this doesn't work yet. Yep. This is just... I don't understand. Why is it taking this long? Let me know in the chat if you guys get logged into any lobbies that I'm not in. Because if you guys keep getting logged in and I'm not, then I could turn this off sooner. Yeah, Cindric finished second yesterday. Why so slow? I don't know. The network with this game is terrible. Oh, hey, we finally got logged in. There's only 2 of us, though. Yeah, back out. Back out of it. We need to get more than just 2 people in this. We have like 4 people in the chat that are trying to play. We need to... I know I finally got in, but why is it that it's not putting all of us in the same one and only like 2 of us? It's ridiculous. I have hope that it's finally going to actually put me in a lobby, because it did that time. I backed out right when you said disconnected. I'm Drew. Yeah, I remembered from a previous time. Are you on PS4, Hendrick fans? Out of curiosity. Still getting the points tallied on the side. I've like barely done it. I don't even know why this all started like this either. Like, how did we get to this point? We were fine. We were able to race like 3 times, and then now having all the issues with the lobby being down. I wonder if there's like a network error going on with this game. I'm about to check Twitter just to see. Oh wait, hang on. Never mind. We've got 3. Why is Daytona in here? That's strange. I mean, I know there's more of you that want to play, but game can't handle it. Also, we have too many people searching for the lobby. Yeah, literally only Billy was the only one that got in. I'm backing out again. I'm backing out. I tried to back out. Okay, it did. I didn't think it was going to let me. We need to get at least 4 people in here. Okay, everybody right now, like at this moment, go to Shake and Bake. Bump and Run's not working for whatever reason. Which is kind of the same problem we were having with that a couple weeks ago. So now you guys aren't able to get in, but I'm able to get in. What is with this game? Dark Crypto, welcome to the stream. Yeah, everybody go to Shake and Bake right this moment. Switch it up. If there isn't at least 4 in this next race, if we don't have at least 4 in this next race, then I'm shutting her down and we're playing some trivia the rest of the night. See what you're saying 15 seconds later. I know that. That's why I was waiting. I waited a little bit before I clicked on it. Ethan wants the quizzes. We're about to refute to that, Ethan. We might be able to do a quiz on the side of having this while we're waiting. At this rate. Oh, jeez. Back to the waiting game again, it looks like. Only in this game we'd have these problems. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, there we go. Finally. Where did everybody come from? Why didn't we have this before? Now we have... We went from like 2 to 3 people in every lobby to having like 12 or 13. We are saved. Oh, like, this lobby is full. Where was this the whole time? Why in the heck did we only have like 2 or 3 the entire time? Now we have at least... Oh, geez, we're going to Daytona. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 13, probably more. My goodness. I gotta turn the game volume back on. We are racing. And we have quite a few, too. And it looks like we're going to Daytona. This could be a wreck fest, ladies and gents. I'm scared that I'm not. We're gonna wait all this time. I'm gonna wreck right on the start. Not because of me. I trust my skills. I know I won't wreck on my own. Not at Daytona, at least. It says 14. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. 14. This might be the most we've ever had in a lobby on this game. And it's only the third time I played online lobby on this game. Third. It might be. No, I think it is a third. I think it is a third. This is about to get crazy. This is gonna get wild. Brandon Wilson, welcome to the stream. Everybody always wrecks online. Yeah, I'm just trusting that it's gonna be a safe race. I'm hoping for the best. I'm on the inside. That's a good start. I'm waiting for some brake checks in front of me, hopefully. Oh! Oh my god! What the heck happened? Did everybody else disappear for everybody else? Doggone it. I don't know what happened. But everybody disappeared on my screen and then reappeared, and now I lost the draft. What the heck, man? Of course something like that would happen. Why did everybody just disappear on my screen for one quick second? Oh, now I'm lagging. Yeah, of course. Wasn't before. Let me know in the chat if it's still lagging on you guys on the stream. Is the stream itself lagging, or I don't know what happened. Back to 06 for tomorrow's stream. If I have issues with the online lobby, then yes. God bless America. Why? I have to have stability help on so I don't get wrecked. And you can't run the outside. I mean, you can. Up to 7th. Just gotta get that best position possible right now. Couple cars going all the way to the apron. Oh, we got some cars wrecking. Don't check up, don't check up, don't check up. Okay. They ghosted. They ghosted just in time. That guy's not ghosted. God bless America. Of course. We wait a half hour to get into a lobby just so this happens. I kind of knew this was going to happen. I called it right before this race started. Oh my goodness. Oh, the 18 wrecked again. Jeez Louise, I almost hit him again too. If everybody didn't just disappear on me at the start of the race, maybe we could have stayed in the lead draft, potentially. I'm hoping. By the time I came back, like, wasn't even in the draft. Oscar Ramirez Herrera, welcome into the stream. Maybe the game can't hold this many people in one race online. For whatever reason. We've got some damage though, that's for certain. Jesse Camuso, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're alright. Talk about a real accident. Somebody else must have dropped out of the race. I'm up to 10th now. Have Nintendo? No. Yeah, the only console I've got is PS4. Hit a light post. I'm up to 4th. I'm confused. How did I get to 4th? I wonder, did it disqualify anybody? I'm very confused as to how I got up to 4th place. Leader's all wrecked. I didn't know it actually DNF'd you online. Well, yeah, you're right. I do have a PS2. I meant to say the only thing I could play online on is PS4. I don't know why I said the only console I have is PS4. Yeah, I have a PS2. I have no clue why I said what I said. Well, 2 more laps of this, and hopefully get on to another race. Yeah, they probably wrecked and dropped out. Well, all you guys playing, obviously, are probably going to stay in this. And I trust all you guys to race clean. Usually, or chat, or at least the people in the chat when we do these online lobbies, race relatively clean. Well, I finished 4th or better in each of the 4 races. 2nd twice. By less than a car length both times. Half a lap off the lead. Hey, consider there were 14 cars at the start. I'll take a 4th place finish. I don't care if they dropped out or not. That's their fault, not mine. Their fault for not racing clean. Yeah, look. Look at all the DNFs. Oh, jeez. Well, let's try this again. Hopefully everybody was alright hitting that light post, by the way. You and Billy going neck and neck the last 2 races? 4 more cars for these lobbies. Hopefully it doesn't take a half hour to get into this next race like it did the last time. Why did a few people try to wreck you? I don't know. It's just because. Alright, we've got quite a bit again. We've got 8. We're definitely not going to Texas. I'm voting for Atlanta right now. I mean, unless you guys vote for Texas, but. Knowing part of racing online public, all they do is dig at Daytona, lol. Yeah, mostly. The only thing with this game, though, you can't. It gives you a vote between 3 options, and one of them's random, and you don't even know exactly where you're going. In this case, we have Texas, Atlanta, or a random track. And nobody wanted to vote for Texas, so Atlanta wins. As much as I want to do bump and run, we've been having issues with that. That's the only reason I don't want to do it. We can't get all logged into that lobby for whatever reason. I had issues with that the last time we did an online lobby, and we're having that problem again today. We can't get in with more than 2 or 3 people, even if we all try to hop in at once. For whatever reason, we can get into the shake and bake, but we can't get into the bump and run together. Is that a Bojangles sign I saw? I'm so glad. I wish I would have been trying Bojangles like every single time I went down south for a NASCAR race. I didn't try it until I went to Nashville last year. I was like, what have I been missing out on? Why had I not gotten that any of the races I went to in 2019, 2020 when I started the YouTube channel? And then it took me till like middle of last season before I went to Bojangles the first time. Now I go there like every time I go to a race down south. I don't have any where I live. Closest one to me, I have to drive. I don't even think they're like southern Kentucky. I had room to pull low if I would have committed to it. I didn't commit. Alright, clean racing, everybody. Let's get through this. Let's not wreck each other. Oh, we got a car crowding on the bottom. We're 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide. I do not like being 3 wide high. Oh, Jesus. I think he lost it. I'm going to guess that Billy Kramer lost it. He was 3 wide middle going into the corner. It is a scrum up there for the lead right now. Don't wreck, guys. Don't wreck. Don't wreck, but if you keep racing like that, I'll catch you. So that'll be good for me. Why do I always get put in these predicaments? It's going to be the greatest comeback of all time. Greatest comeback of all time. I'm calling it right here. I don't care if I was 3 to 4 seconds off the lead. I'm coming back. Oh, come on. I don't know who this 9 car is. I saw him wall the 48 already. I'm going to miss this entirely. I wanted to just get ahead of him. There's no out of bounds at old Atlanta. New Atlanta there is, but not old Atlanta. Two seconds off the lead right now. 48 is around. I've got to guess the 9 probably got into him. Or the 48 was trying to retaliate. They're 3 wide for the lead off turn 4. Come on, boys. Keep racing. I don't have any drafting help, so I'm not able to catch them. That's the only problem. They have to run side by side for me to catch them. Pulling away from the 9 car behind me. They may all wreck. I am not doubting that they all wreck. I don't have any drafting help. I can't get up there with those guys. If they run single file, they're going to pull me. I'm 2.5 seconds back. I was 4 seconds back. I got it down to like 2 seconds, but I lost a half a second once I pulled away from the 2 cars behind me. They got together. Yeah, I'm losing them again. Oh, they were 3 wide. Oh, they were fanned out. It looked like they were about 3 wide for the lead, but not quite. That last lap was my fastest lap of the race, too. Doesn't matter when I'm by myself. I just can't get through the first lap or 2 off the start without getting wrecked or something like that. For whether it's on accident or intentional. I'm really hoping that front group does race clean. There's somebody slow not too far in front of them. I don't know what's going to happen through that. Hopefully they don't wreck anybody. That's one way I don't want them to wreck. Four laps to go. I'm 4 seconds back now. Yeah, they're all single file. I just can't keep up. Coming to the final lap. I can barely even see him anymore. Pulling so far ahead of me. Oh, well, a couple of them wrecked. They didn't all wreck. I'm only gonna be able to catch the one. I think the 5 car was in 4th the last I saw, too. I gained 1 spot on the last lap, I guess. Nah, he didn't purposely wreck him. Thought he was going to, but he didn't. Alright. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. 9 spun me and helped me up for no reason. Yeah, I saw him wall you. And then I had to go like way down to the apron to pass him because he was trying to get into me too. I know you want bump and run, man, but I just don't trust that we're going to get that many people in there. That's the only reason I haven't done it. I'm just trying to get as many races in as possible. We'll try it again tomorrow night. I plan on doing an online lobby tomorrow. About 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll try bump and run again tomorrow. Hopefully it'll work. It just hasn't worked the last couple times. Michael Beer, welcome into the stream. No, he's not the real Alex Bowman. I think the real Alex Bowman's probably got better things to do than watch me stream this terrible game. He's got a lot cooler things going on in his life right now than I do. I'm going to go random track. It'd be cool to go Darlington. I just don't think it's going to be clean. That's the problem. Off the start. And unless I get lucky and get a good starting spot, which I probably won't because I never seem to, you have to be either first or third to be in a good starting spot online. Even if you start second, just because you're on the outside, you might get squeezed into the wall first lap. Yeah, I see you guys saying random too. I'll vote whatever you guys want me to. Random wins it. All right, well, we'll see where we're going. Random it is. Get a new Xbox Series S on the 10th, so playing Ignition again. All right. I have a PS4, so unfortunately there's no cross-play in this game. Hopefully the next game does. Next NASCAR game coming out next year. So just 3 more races of NASCAR 21 Ignition. I haven't talked about it a whole lot tonight because we kind of DNF'd only 10 laps in to tonight's race. But Kansas, Martinsville, and Phoenix, and I'm only running Phoenix if I make the championship 4. Which, by the way, I haven't talked to you guys about the point standings yet. I still got to add them, tally up the points differentials. Oh, we're back at Atlanta again. Well, I get redemption. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with getting a little bit of potential redemption. Okay, so I've got the points increments ready to go. After this race, I'll let you guys in the chat know. I gotta get the chat back up. There we go. Okay, let's not wreck. I think we have more cars in this race than what we did in the last one. Clean start, guys. Clean start, please. Just let me in. I'm lifting. I'll lift and let the 16 car in. He kind of chopped me off a little bit. Oh, this is just terrible. They're 4 wide. We're 4 wide. 4 wide. 4 wide. I'm clear. I'm clear. I made it. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I'm just trying to stay away from everybody behind me. I made it through the first lap, guys. Oh! I missed that too. 1 car up and over. Last car to flip at Old Atlanta I know of was Brad Keselowski, I believe. Alright, come on. Catch the top 2, Keegan. I'm not losing this race. Oh, this is an extra 3 laps compared to the last one. 4 wide at Atlanta. I'm surprised they made it 4 wide down the backstretch. I don't think anybody wrecked out of that. I'm getting so tight in that dirty air, though. Stayed in the gas. Oh, they're side by side now. That'll slow them up. Go, 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 go. 16 pulled to the bottom to try and cross him over. I'm going to the outside. I'm feeling confident. Don't wreck me. 3 wide to the top. Oh, I stalled out. We got a race. We've got a race. Oh, they had contact down low. That's going to help me. That is going to help me. I can't clear him, though. Dang it. Are we still 3? Oh, we're still 3. I'll get out of this now. That's unbelievable. We were 3 wide for like a whole lap. Oh, big push from behind. 5 car got into me, but that actually kind of slowed me down. He got in the wall, too. Yeah, bump drafting at old Atlanta doesn't really work like it does on the new Atlanta. Oh, the move! The move! Oh, let's go! I'm untouchable. This guy's pushing me behind, though. Catching a lapper. Okay, he stayed out of the way. If I'm taking the bottom, I just don't know if I'm going to get ganged up on the outside. I'm not lifting. They're just getting so much of a run. Second time I've gotten a push in the middle of the corner. Man, we still got 9 laps to go yet. I'm surprised I've held on as long as I have. He's weaning me off the bottom a little bit. I keep getting pushed. Yeah, he's going for it now. I'm not going to protect anymore. Gonna get freight trained, it looks like. I should have totally pulled down there, and I didn't. I should have pulled down when I had a chance. I mean, I just got hung out to dry. I can't believe I made that 3 wide pass for the lead as cleanly as I did, though. Well, they stacked up going into 3. Is this new Atlanta or old Atlanta? I can't tell. Oh, 16 got in the back of the 15. Oh, he got into him again. Here we go on the ball. Oh, 37 up the middle. I lifted. I didn't think that was going to end very well. I wanted no part of that. I want to make it to the end. It's still, I mean, we still have 6 laps to go yet. Yeah, I know this is old Atlanta. It's just racing like new Atlanta. 37's going to pull down. Oh, now he's going high. Ugh. I thought he was going to just go down and try to side draft the 16 the whole time. I got to push the 37. Oh, no! No! That didn't work. He went into the wall. I shot him into the corner. I didn't mean to do that. I shot him into the corner and he hit the wall, and then I tried to get under him and he came off the wall into me, and 16 was able to stay clear. My car is getting really tight in the middle of the corner. I'm imagining everybody else's is too. Just that dirty air effect. 16 pulled down low. He may get to the inside of the 5. Oh yeah, he's there. He's there. And I'm pushing him through every step of the way. 37 pushed me. 16's got to run. 15 with the block. 16 goes high. Oh, we've got a race. I'm up to 2nd. Let's go. Oh, I don't have enough room to go high. $15 is a blocking. Okay, now I'm in 2nd. Now I'm clear. Coming to 3 to go. Oh, 15 clipped the grass. 15 clipped the grass. We got to run, boys. We've got the momentum. We've got help. Don't push me in the middle of the corner. I don't want to end up in the wall. I didn't lift, but... Oh, that's because 15's got help, too. Come on. Tooth and nail. Tooth and nail. We're fading. We're fading. Oh, the 5's going up the middle. Oh, my God. We were almost 4 wide for the lead. How did that happen? How did that work out as well as it did? Oh, the 15 just... No, he got me in the wall. Oh, no. The 5 is in the lead. I don't know how he got up there. Oh, we're coming to the white flag already. We are coming to the white flag. I'm giving the 16 a massive shot right now. Come on, get up there. Get up there. I gotta get to the bottom. Something tells me this is not gonna end well. I'm sorry. He didn't give me a lot of room. Oh, he's committed to just rubbing me now. Dang it. That was fun, though. That was fun. My momentum got shot. I probably had no shot at the win anyway on the last lap. I fell back too far. That was fun. We had a lot of... I'm surprised we made it to the end without wrecking. Even on that last lap when the 5 was squeezing me for 4th, we still didn't wreck. I think I would have had a shot, but I got squeezed into the wall. The 15 ended up winning still. He was the one that squeezed me into the wall, but I think the 5 might have gotten into him on the inside because I didn't realize we were 3 wide until after I got squeezed into the wall. But I did give enough room on the bottom. I'm guessing the 5 just had a run and took it. You know, it happens, I guess. No, I use Advance. Advance Auto Parts. That's Blaney's sponsor. That's the only reason I go to Advance. I used to go to AutoZone. Ever since Ryan Blaney was being sponsored by Advance Auto Parts in 2020, I go to Advance Auto Parts if I have to pick stuff up for my car. It's a little longer drive, but yeah, it's okay. Support my driver. That was fun, even though I wasn't in the scramble for the win. Yeah, that was wild up at the front. I'm surprised we didn't wreck. I mean, I noticed the race before that when I got hung out of line or had contact off the start. Yeah, I got squeezed in the wall on the start, and I wasn't around it. And the top 4 were kind of just mostly single file. Every now and then they'd fan out. But it was like constantly 3 wide. I mean, we were 3 wide for the lead for like a lap and a half in a row. I'm voting for Michigan again. Oh, geez, we've got a lot in this race, too. We've got 9. We upped it by 1. I think we had 8 in the last race. Michigan would be wild with this game and this package on this game. You get a little tight in the middle of dirty air, though, that's for sure. Could this be the first lobby where Keegan doesn't win? It's possible. I plan on doing like 5 more races, though, so now that we're able to get into these lobbies quicker. So 5 more races for me to get a win tonight. I'm too talented not to win. I don't want to sound cocky when I say that, but I just know I'm good enough at this game. Even if I get wrecked consistently, I can get the victory lane at least once. Michigan it is. So I finished second twice by less than a car length. That one, I had a shot. I was on the outside, and probably the outside was kind of fading after about a lap or so. If I didn't get squeezed into the wall, I'd have had a chance. That's the trivia question of the night. Yeah, we didn't get one because we didn't make it halfway through the race earlier. That's our trivia question. And we'll see if we can answer that. Watch me just win these last 5 races now. Watch me just go on a tear. I don't think the same person's won more than 1 race today. Alright, I felt confident about the handling of my car. What is... Do you guys see the car driving? Oh, he just backed it into the pace car. I don't know who that was, but they have one of the cars that was just driving up against the left side, against the actual pit wall, in between every other car until he ran into the pace car and wrecked. Yeah, R611. That was actually the last time we were at Michigan. We have a lot more cars, though. I think we only had 3 the last time we were at Michigan. I mean, if we went 3, nearly 4 wide at Atlanta in each of the last 2 races, we're probably going to go 4 wide here. Oh, we've got some guys. This is getting stupid already. I don't know who that was. I mean, I made it through. I don't know how I did, but I did. I literally started 7th. I'm up to 3rd already. Everybody just started going everywhere. I got out of the gas. I was like, yeah, just go. Alright, we need to get up to these guys. It's going to get really racy for these 10 laps. Oh, I got a massive run right now. Massive. Massive. Taking it. Oh, why didn't you go to the bottom? That 16 car just outsmarted both of us. He's lagging, though. I don't know if that's helping him or hurting him. It's got to be helping him. Oh, nobody wants to work with me. Oh, 00 is just going to go up the middle instead. I don't know why he didn't just pick a line. Oh, don't wreck me. Can I get back in line, please? Oh, we're 3. Why are we 3 wide? We need to get single file. These 2 are pulling away from us. Okay, I'm clear. Why is my car so tight? I had to lift a little bit in the middle of the corner there. Get it to turn. At least they're battling for the lead up here. That could help. Oh, yeah. That definitely helped. I got to run. I fell back. I survived 3 wide on the outside. Up the gut! Up the gut! Pro gamer move. Pro gamer move. Oh, jeez. That should not have worked out as well as it was. I am sick with these 3 wide moves on this game. I'm lucky that nobody just turns down into me every time. He thought about doing the same. I was only able to do it because I was in the middle of the straight. Oh, he's down on the bottom. We're 3. We're 3. We're 3. I think we're 3 still. Yeah, we're 3. We're 3. I'm backing it up. I'm backing the corner up. I don't know if I should have lifted. That probably wasn't the wise thing. Kind of stinks with this package when you get out of the gas. Any other package, I would have been able to duck right back underneath him. That car on the bottom better not ruin this race up here. Okay, he's not. Smart move, smart move. Thank you. All right, I'm clear. God bless America. I got pinched a little bit that time. I probably gave the 48 a run. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, he's going up the middle. Props to you for trying that in the corner. You just couldn't quite get to the lead, though. Okay, here we go. 4 to go. If that was the finish, I don't know who would have won. Maybe the 16 car? Yeah, I'm going right up the track as low as I entered. How did I hold on to that corner? I was on the apron going in. I still held the bottom. I never lifted either. This is getting wild at Michigan. I swear, if I see this kind of race at Michigan this weekend, I'm going to be going nuts in the grass. No, 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 no. God bless America. That just went wrong. It looked like he got tight as I was like coming down to make the corner and I hooked him. Do I have the speed? That went wrong in a hurry. I think he kind of went up as I was coming down to make the corner. I think he might have thought he was clear. It looked like I just turned him, but I swear I was just trying to make the corner. I don't know how I caught up to the 16 as quickly as I did. I don't know why he's giving the bottom up. I'll take it. This race isn't over yet. I'm winning this race, damn it. Oh, I gotta go up to make this corner just a little bit. I can't enter that low and make it twice. There's no way. Although he was able to do it. Man, the more we race side by side, those guys behind us are going to catch us. We still got 3 miles left. Final lap. Gotta run. I'm gonna be the one to make the last lap pass this time. I'm there. I am there. Block him. I don't need to block him. I don't even need to make the block. Let's go. Godly, I finally did it. I feel bad, that contact with the 48. I feel like it was a racing incident. R6, you have to let me know in the chat if you tried to pull a block or if you just got tight. Sorry for coming up into you. Got tight. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know if you got tight or you tried to block and it was a late block. I felt like I didn't... It looked like I turned you, but I felt as if I didn't turn you. If that makes any sense. Like, it might have looked like I just hooked the left right into you, but on my screen at least. But I felt like I was turning to make the corner. And I knew you were there, obviously. I was going to give you the room, and it seemed like you came up. I'm surprised I got back into it and still won. Oh, you lifted when you got tight. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, if you didn't lift, then we would have both went into the wall. Like, if you got tight like that and didn't lift, I mean, we both got in the wall, but we would have been, like, glued to each other. I wouldn't have been able to turn off you as easily as I did. Yeah, he was driving the 48. Well, me and you both have a win at Michigan tonight, it looks like. Four more races. Finally got the dub. Hopefully that's not the last one, but at least I can come out of here knowing that I did get one win tonight. I'll keep that streak alive. We've got a lot more people than... Oh, Jesus. We have 15. This is the most we've had today. I mean, Michigan again would be cool, but I kind of want to go to a different track at the same time. I'm going to pick random track, but I have a feeling Michigan is probably going to win again, which I'm fine. I mean, that's my home track. So if we were going to race somewhere, it'd be that Bristol repetitively, but at the same time, Bristol online probably wouldn't work out that well with this many people. So if I had to pick between the two, for that reason, I would pick Michigan. Michigan to see who's better in the draft. Yeah, a tiebreaker. Well, it looks like we're going to Michigan anyway. I mean, after the last two races were really good. That Atlanta race I thought was better just because we had more cars in it at the end. Because we kind of had just a 2 to 3 car race the entire Michigan race. Atlanta, I mean, there was like 5 cars under blanket for the win those last like 8 to 9 laps. It was crazy. We were 3 wide for like 3 separate times. We were 3 wide for like a whole lap and a half at one point. I don't know how we didn't wreck, but no in online lobbies. This could be both fun and stressful at the same time. No wreck off the start. Yeah, I've been lucky that they kind of wrecked off the start, but I missed everybody because I actually started 7th in that last race. Which is surprising considering the fact I didn't wreck and I still won from starting 7th. I should start first this time just because I won the last race. For that reason alone, I should start me first. Just get me ahead of this carnage. It's just lap 1, turn 1 gets hectic because everybody's under a blanket and they're like, oh, I got to get the spots now. And then they like wreck like 3 people. So they drive it in, down onto the apron. I saw one car literally go like 4 lanes below the apron and I lifted going into the corner. And I lost a little bit of time, but because you and the 16 were side by side for like a half a lap, that's why I was able to catch up and get into the race because otherwise I wouldn't have had a shot. Even though I'm starting 8th. Now I'm starting even further back in this race than what I was in the last race. They're fighting for the bottom, which means it's... Oh, geez, somebody just clipped me. I'm just hoping that I don't die. Everybody underneath me just race clean. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'm glad I got down. I did. Oh, the 42's hooking the 48. God bless America. What is this guy doing? Come on, get it together. Stop spinning forever this game, I swear. That 42 tried to wreck the 48 car, and I got through the first corner, but I couldn't make it the full lap. God bless America, yeah. Yeah, that 42 car tried to turn the 48. He ran him like all the way down to the bottom and he just spun right back. Well, I don't even think he spun back up into me. I think he just tried to ram into me too. Blocking for his life for 11th place is what he was trying to do, and he ended up wrecking me. Then on that first lap, the 18 got turned. I don't know if it was by the 42 or by somebody else. I'd have to go back and look. But I think the 42 might have turned the 18 car as well in that first lap. And the 18 went up the track and then clipped the left rear corner panel of the 4. Oh, we got a car sitting here. Oh, it's 48. Why do I feel like the 42 might have had something to do with that again? Couple other cars up here. .42's in the wall all by himself. And he's against the wall again. He's gonna try to wreck me as soon as I try to pass him. I think he did try, but he was too late. I don't know. It's tough to tell. Well, if it makes me feel any better, I'm going to finish ahead of the guy that wrecked me. 16 car's been close to winning the last 2 races. He got beat out by the 15 the race before that, and then I beat him the last race, so it'd be kind of cool if he goes victory lane. I don't know if that's any of you guys in the chat or not. I don't know where the rest of the leaders are right now. It's hard to tell exactly how many seconds back I am. Oh, we got a couple cars up here I can get around for position. That wasn't for position. The 6 car up here would be. Ready to go this time by already. I feel a little bit faster than the 6 car just up ahead. I think the 37's in the lead now. It's probably because I'm taking the shortest way around the track. It's probably got to be the only way I'm faster than the 6, because there's no drafting help for anybody. Is that the 5th? Yeah, the other 9 car again. He just morphed into the wall. I was thinking I was going to get to the outside of him, and he was kind of down, and he moved back up again. There goes my shot at finishing 8th. Torres, welcome into the stream. Do it for Dale, yeah. We almost did last night at Watkins Glen, finished 2nd in our Do It for Dale Cup Series race there. Our next Cup race on NASCAR 6, coincidentally, is at Michigan, and that will be on Thursday on the channel. If I'm, oh, no, it's not Thursday this week. I don't believe it's on Thursday. I believe it's on either Friday or Saturday, if I remember correctly. Probably Saturday. The community tab, it's up in the community tab. I posted it last night. Streaming schedule for this week. Sometime this week, we've got Michigan for NASCAR 06 on the Cup side. I think it's Saturday now that I think about it. Because I've got some races I have to catch up on the Busch Series. I still have to race at IRP and Watkins Glen yet. Oh, we've got a car wrecked up here. Is this another spot? Nope. It's the 15th place car again. Maggie May. Hopefully somebody in the chat can win this one. I think the 37 car won. I'm not entirely sure. Saturday. Alright, well, we've got 3 more races tonight. One hard block. I don't know if that was for a position at the end there. Somebody was trying to back across the line. Did I get a spot out of that? Nope. No, it wasn't for spot. I think it's a 13th place car. I just realized I still have the points scrolling across the top. I could probably get rid of that now. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Tried staying off the 42, kept taking me lower and lower. No, I saw it. Yeah, he was running. He ran you clear down into the infield, or below the. I mean, there's no grass at that point on the backstretch, but he ran you well below the white line, and then he came back up into me after that. So he realized, oh, there's a car high, and then he just kind of moved up and slammed into me. Wrecked himself in the process, I think. Well, maybe he didn't. Considering he was well ahead of me still. 3 more races. Hard to tell if that was a good race at the front of the pack again like it was on the last couple. I couldn't see any of the top like 6 or 7, so I'm guessing it was probably another good race at the front of the field. They just do that to enrage people, I feel like. Just to tick people off. Too bad you can't host a lobby on here so you can boot those people. Again, I apologize if it's any one of you guys in the chat, but I mean, come on. We all know we could all race better than that. I appreciate you guys watching, but try to race clean, obviously. Oh, we haven't raced at Talladega yet. We've got 11. Hope for the best, and let's go to Dega. I ran Daytona once, and I got wrecked on the start, so I never really had a chance to run a super speedway yet today. Third to last race. We were probably going to be streaming until about 9 o'clock anyway tonight, considering that we had a 500-mile Texas race, but might not even make it to 9 o'clock at this point. Probably going to finish everything else up before after DNFing on lap 10 earlier. Race clean or don't race at all, exactly. I mean, I'm all for like a little rubbing on the last... Oh, we're going to Vegas, okay. I was surprised Vegas got outvoted. Or Talladega got outvoted by Vegas. That's shocking. I have not started first yet. Any of the races today. I don't know how many we've done, like 7? We had a long lull point after like the first 3 races where it took us a half hour to get into the next one. Wrecked by the 18 car at the start. 42 wrecked at the end. Yeah, the 18 car, Billy, he got turned, I think, by the 42. I'm not sure what car turned him exactly, but he got hooked in the right rear. And when he went up the track, that's where he hit you. So it wasn't really the 18's fault. I don't know who hooked him, but... Should tell Ross Chastain that. Oh, well. Yeah, he is driving his Chastain. Maybe he was doing that intentionally because he was driving his Chastain. I should title a online lobby one of these times, driving like Ross Chastain, and then just purposely drive over aggressively and over my head every corner. Do one like Logano where I'm throwing like terrible blocks. Just somebody gets underneath me, just nope. Alright, starting 7th. I'm back in row 4 literally every time. I think the 18 disconnected on the start. Luckily, he was on the outside of me. Well, there's one position. 9 car, not giving the 48 a whole lot of room there. Now he's got room. I thought about going 3 wide middle. I did not. I'm glad I didn't because the 9 pulled down in front of the 48. 9's got speed. I didn't mean to push him. I just shot him into a mess, I think. The leader's getting away. They're 4 wide for second. That's not going to end. That's not going to end well. They're all going wide. Oh, 1 car got hooked. How did I miss that? Are you kidding me? I went from like 9th to 2nd in 1 corner. What the? I was at the tail end of that. It's my lucky day. They were 4 wide going into the corner. I knew they were not going to make it. Okay, come on, Keegan. Catch the 15. If I can get a little drafting help from behind, if we can all draft together, we're going to catch him. I kind of figured they were 4 wide. I was like, I need to get to the bottom. Can't tell if I'm closing in on the leader or not. I don't think I am. Can't quite tell exactly who's faster. Try running the... Oh, he's lagging. I need a drafting partner. Drafting partner's the only way we're going to catch that guy. Well, that held him up a little bit. I saw him starting to go to the inside. That's why I went high. Aw, you mother. Well, I don't think I'm going to win anymore. Whoa. I don't think that 6 car lagged. And we were slowly catching him. I don't know if that next pack's got enough laps to get to the leader. They all stay single file, they might have a chance. Just call him your mother. I might have been like, you mother. I didn't finish it though. These guys aren't going single file anymore up here. They're definitely not going to catch that guy. They have 5 laps left. They can. I mean, they keep racing like that, I'll be able to catch them. Especially if the 37 catches me. That stinks I got up to second, that lap car wrecked me. We were less than a second off the lead. I was in 9th place. Missed that big wreck down to the bottom. Oh, 6 car just took somebody else out, I think, too. I just got under... Oh, that was the leader! I didn't even realize that the leader got taken out by the 6. So, the 2nd place car, which was me at the time, and then the leader also got taken out by the 6. That stinks. That was going to be a race between us two and the 48. Now the 48's holding on for dear life because I think he kind of checked up with all that. I might have a shot still. They race each other hard enough. I'd get some help if the 37 can close in just a little bit more. I got 3 laps left, though. Might be closing in on the 6 car again. Alright, I've got drafting help. Come on, 37, draft with me. Push me, man, I'll hang on to it. I'll hang on to the pushes. We are slowly, and I mean slowly catching them. Oh, they're 3 wide? Nope, nope. Still side by side. That 6 car is probably going to wreck them. That 6 car is lurking, and he is probably going to wreck him. If it is the 6. Final lap. Final lap. They're 3 wide for the lead. Oh, they got a couple cars in the wall. God, we're so close. We are so close. He tried to wreck him. He tried. They still might wreck each other up here yet. They might wreck each other. Dang, I think like 2 more laps I would have been right up there in the mix. 2 more laps, I would have been right up there. I got to within a half a second. I don't know how many seconds back I was at one point. I feel bad, though. Myself in the 15, like, it was us 2 and then the 48, but the 6 car wrecked me. And then a couple laps later, he wrecked the 15. Furfur Express, welcome to the stream. We're racing online right now because I DNF'd at Texas on lap 10. Joey Gase turned us on lap 10 in the middle of the front stretch, so we hopped into online lobbies. We've got 2 more races tonight. Dr. Stinky, welcome to the stream. $39 likes on the stream. Be sure to hit that like button again. Subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. Unfortunate that 6 car. I know, he made the race more interesting, I will say, but not in a good way. Looks like we've got 7 drivers. I'm picking random. Hopefully nobody picks Nashville. I don't like that track with this game. It's probably the worst track on this game as far as like just trying to keep control of your car. Rest in peace, your cutoff bubble. Yeah, I'll read the points off to you guys. I haven't read it yet tonight. R6 says Texas. I mean, I guess I'll vote for Texas then. Texas went. I'm surprised we are going to Texas. Texas won a fan vote. What? In 2022? Okay, so here is the playoff bubble going into the championship. Not the championship 4. Here's the playoff bubble going into the second race of the round at Kansas. That will be on Thursday night. Will be the second race of the round of 8 of the playoffs on NASCAR 21 Ignition. So into Kansas, Joey Logano's locked into the championship 4. He won tonight, also won the first 2 stages. Ryan Blaney goes from 60 points above the cutoff line now to just 19 points above the cutoff line. Kevin Harvick is only 8 points to the good. Kyle Busch is only 1 point to the good. William Byron is the first driver below the cutoff line. He is minus 1 point. Kyle Larson will be minus 24 points. Brad Keselowski minus 38 points. And Martin Truex Jr. will be minus 40 points as of right now. But we know Truex and Keselowski are pretty good at Martinsville. Texas could be a track Larson could definitely, or Kansas could be a track Larson could win at as well. So it is not safe by any means for any driver right now of the 7. Texas was the best of all of them. Again, in 2022. I mean, I like Nashville. It's just in this game, it's not good. When you have stability help on at Nashville, which is like the only way you could drive this track on this game. Well, I'm starting 4th this time. That's probably because there aren't enough cars for me to start back in row 4. I was able to get to the bottom quickly, so that's good. All right, come on. Clean race, boys. Oh, I just got pushed. I got pushed. Thank goodness that 48 car saved it. 14 was pushing me. The 14 was pushing me, and then he lost control. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Second to last race tonight. Fastest track in Texas. Okay, that's fair. It's only because Texas World Speedway isn't a thing anymore. Alright, full throttle through 1 and 2. I'm trying. I'm getting tight. Oh, I just kept it off the wall. I don't know how I held it full throttle. It allowed me to get a run, though. No, don't hook me. Don't hook me. Don't hook me. Ah. Well, what a lap. There's no way I'm holding full throttle through 1 and 2 again. Well, I've got clean air this time, so I might... Oh, my gosh. Where'd that run come from the 48 car? .37's going to get underneath me. Clear behind. Man, 17 laps in Texas. Look at this, our longest race of the night so far. Oh, 48 went... Whoa, my goodness. I don't know if he got hit or something, but he went wide into the wall. And then the 37 lifted when the 48 went wide. I just got right underneath him. I didn't even go full throttle either through that corner. It's so hard to hold full throttle through 1 and 2 for obvious reasons because it's so flat. But with this package, you don't want to lift or you lose so much momentum. You have to like really, really arc it off like almost perfectly, kind of like I did right there. You pretty much have to have clean air every time too. Three and four, it's a lot easier too. Internet connection went down during the last race, bomber. Dang it, I lifted and I still got tight. I lifted and the 48 was right behind me. I think he tried to go in full throttle. Those three cars could draft single file. They'll definitely catch me. But it's so hard to draft here, unlike the other mile and a halfs on this game. It's because you can't go full throttle. Homestead's a little harder too, just because the straightaways are longer. Even though it widens out in the corner, they're pretty sharper turns. Despite the banking. I just gotta hit my marks. 10 more laps. I may win Texas tonight, but it doesn't mean I'm going to the championship 4. 15 cars up to second now. Kind of a coincidence that me, the 15, the 48 are 1, 2, 3 when it should have been us 1, 2, 3 for the win in the last race too. We get a redo. Potentially. That's if they catch me. The 15 could probably get away with going full throttle through 1 and 2, but not so much the cars behind them. Which is why it's going to be, they're really relying on that draft from pretty much the exit of turn 2 all the way until the entrance of turn 1. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, welcome to the stream. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. The Rock says. The Rock says. Pulled away from third and fourth just a little bit. It's 1-on-1 now. Does he have a car faster than mine? It's going to be on who can hit turns 1 and 2 better, really. Him or me. And I'd say I'm doing pretty good right now. Could be a long 5 laps. I didn't really pull a wide arc into 1 and 2 that time. I actually held a pretty low line all the way through the corner. The rocket sock connection, yeah. Have a nice day. Right, 4 more laps. 4 more good ones. All the trust is in this car right now, really. I mean, he's slowly closing in, but it's not quick enough to where he would catch me. He's only gaining like a tenth every like 1 to 3 or 2 to 3 laps. He'll close in like a tenth of a second. Coming to 2 to go. It's actually about 2/10 of a second quicker than me that last lap. Oh, he got the wall off turn 2. That killed him. I gained 2/10 of a second in that corner alone because he got the wall off turn 2. I wonder if he was just close enough to me that the dirty air was starting to become a factor in that corner so he couldn't hold it full throttle anymore. Final lap. Brock Lesnar isn't wrestling WWE anymore. I don't think that's confirmed necessarily. I've heard stuff about it that he said something about he doesn't want to be there as long as Vince isn't there. But I don't know how long Vince would stay away though too. Alright. Well, looks like I'm getting more than one win tonight. That will be number 2. One more race to go, guys. He already said his farewell. Did he? I saw the picture of him, like, kind of like tipping his hat at the top of the ring when it was all like contorted at the end of the night at SummerSlam, but it's a heck of a last match, though. Could be a reason why he didn't win, though, too. Potentially. If he lost, he had to leave. I don't remember that being a stipulation. I don't remember that being part of the stipulation. I know if he lost, he couldn't face Reigns again. Maybe it's just as long as Reigns is champ, he can't come back. I don't know. It's my guess. All right, well, I'm gonna go to. Let's try Pocono. Pocono has put some good races online on the channel. I'll vote Pocono if you guys want anything else. I mean, we still haven't. I guess we did run Daytona once. Oh, there's only four cars now. And we're down to 3. And random track wins. Well, this is the last race of the night. Last race. We'll run with just the 3. I gotta get something else to eat after this, too. I probably got like another hour before I'm hitting the hay, so I'll be alright. I didn't get to finish all my food before the start of the stream. I picked up some Buffalo Wild Wings. I got back to the house like, what time was it, like 5:34 or something? I was like, man, I'm not going to have enough time to eat all this. I had like 6 wings left. $40 likes on the stream, by the way, tonight. Thanks for everybody hitting that like button so far. Be sure to do so if you haven't already. And it looks like we're going to Daytona as the random track. 3 cars at Daytona to decide the 500. Wish we had more cars for the Super Speedway. Last race of the night. Do the blazing? No. I'm not stupid. I like to enjoy my food. Okay, I've got room to get to the bottom here, it looks like. Let's make this the best 3-car Daytona 500 for 10 laps of all time. Seven's kind of all over the place right now. He gave up the bottom. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That'll help. Blazing wings are delicious. I'm not one for spicy foods, though, either. Like, I don't have acid reflux or anything. I just... not for spicy wings. I mean, although I do get Thai curry. That's... Thai curry or Asian zing are usually the two I get. Those are hotter, but... not unbearable to me. You got the taste too. This guy keeps clipping me on the right rear. I get it if you want to side draft me, but you can't just keep demolishing me. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Trying to break as much of the draft as possible. I'll make him pass me on the outside, but I know he's probably just going to try to hit me in the middle of the corner. I'll let him have the top. See? That's what I'm talking about. That wasn't even a side draft. He just literally hit me in the right rear to get around me. See? You don't even have to hit people. Oh, he tried to hit me and he missed me. He tried to get me in the left rear that time and he missed me. That's how you pass clean at Daytona. You have to shake the draft on the back straightaway. It doesn't get too big of a run. Shoot, I probably shouldn't have done that. Stop. I did what I could. I broke the draft as much as possible. Ah, come on, dude. I'm on the double yellow line already. This guy forced me below the double yellow line. I can't go any lower. I'm gonna win this race. I mean, I know what he's capable of. He's capable to lean on me, middle of the corner like that. I notice he keeps clipping the apron quite a bit in the middle of the corners. So I get pretty big runs off the exit. I think his controller disconnected or something. Inside Range, thanks for the 99-cent super chat. With the devil horns. With the devil on it. Looks like the devil. Rock on. That's what you're intending, at least. I don't know what happened to that guy. It's like he just got completely out of the gas. I might go back-to-back down the night, it looks like. Only chance he has is if he and the 48 link up. But, I mean, he'd have to drop way back. It looks like he is dropping back. He's dropping back to the 48 car, but they're going to be like 5 to 6 seconds back, and they're only going to have 2 laps to catch me. If they have more than 2 cars in a pack, they could be 2.5 seconds faster a lap than me, but not with just 2 cars versus 1. That's not going to be enough. An emoji of Kevin Harvick's face after the race yesterday. That's a good one. He probably had the same face he had when he slammed his helmet on the top of his car after the Bristol night race last year. And he and Chase Elliott got into it. Enjoy the night of racing tonight, although I kept getting wrecked. Well, glad you did. It didn't look like I was going to win a race there for a while, and I rattled off 3 of the last 5, so I'm content with that. Barring something catastrophic happening now, at least. Looks like there's going to be a battle for second on the final lap. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Again, like and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. I think we hit 2.8 thousand subscribers, 1 going into the stream, so I'm going to imagine that we have hit 2.8 thousand subscribers on the channel. Let me check real quick just to make sure. Appreciate the support as always. For hitting that like button as many times as you guys have the last couple of weeks. It really helps these streams out a ton, and definitely has been helping out the YouTube algorithm along the way as well. Race highlight video from yesterday's Cup race at Indy will be up on the channel at some point with my commentary from the highlights over the next couple days. I couldn't get that fully edited today, but I should have it up by Thursday at the very latest. Let me check. It looks like I've won 3 races tonight, after all. Unfortunately, we didn't have to have Texas. That was the big thing with this stream, was our Texas race on NASCAR 21 Ignition, the full race. And unfortunately, we got turned by Joey Gay. So I guess we're still at 27999. Well, never mind. Guess we didn't get one. Well, regardless of the fact, thanks for everybody tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do the same thing again. Not as many races, obviously. Means we have a little bit of a late start time. If I get home earlier than expected, I'll start the stream as soon as I can, but plan on about 9 o'clock. Earliest I'd probably get home is 8. Tomorrow it's my sister's birthday, so going out for that. I will be here, though, to stream at some point in time, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I will leave this stream up just because it was from Texas. We did run this race at the very beginning of the night, so I will leave the stream up. So thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Next realistic commentary live stream on a NASCAR video game will be Wednesday night, NASCAR 06, and I believe it'll be the Busch Series at IRP. But as far as tonight goes, that's going to wrap things up. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed the 10 laps of our Texas race before Joey Gase turned us on the front stretch and causing us to DNF. We'll be 19 points ahead of the cutoff line. Next NASCAR 21 Ignition live stream for a full live realistic commentary race will be the second race of the round of 8 at Kansas on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we make it much longer than 10 laps that time. We're going to need to if we're going to make it to the Championship 4. I'll see you guys. Have a good rest of your Monday.